let's go to the host of Locked On Padres, Javier Reyes, who's amazing right now because he's on the East Coast, which makes it, what, 1:51 in the morning for my man staying up late. Javier, I would be impressed with that, but I bet you can't sleep like the rest of us given this news, huh?
Oh, absolutely not, man. It's a really dark day for baseball, and like you kind of alluded to, baseball's in such a great position in terms of its talent. I mean, they have their best talent is actually some of their youngest talent. And you can't really say that necessarily for a lot of the other major sports. I mean, obviously San Diego's own Fernando Tatis Jr., but you got Acuna, and then you've got Shohei Ohtani. Like, they're in a great spot. And then we get this news that we're going to be missing games and potentially more. So it's not a good goings in baseball land right now.
Now, I wouldn't want to negotiate with Tony Clark given his size, but who do you blame for this? The owners, the players, somewhere in between? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it was very interesting what Rob Manfred said in his statement today, that the last 5 years were difficult and from a revenue perspective because, you know, in 2019, the last season pre-pandemic ball and, you know, pre-2020 when COVID-19, of course, outbroke, MLB revenues jumped for the 17th straight year in a row, $10.7 billion according to Forbes. So it's like, what exactly are you referring to? Even if you did lose in 2020, that's kind of, you know, that's where we all are right now. You know what I mean? The pandemic has caused a lot of bad, I guess, in a lot of ways. So I'm really in a lot. And then if you take into account the fact that the owners took a while to even send a counter proposal, 43 days after what the players sent, it just feels a little disingenuous, the idea that they were the ones on the forefront. The owners, I mean, they were the ones saying, we got to get to this. Well, then why'd you take so long to get back to the players then? That doesn't really add up to me.
Yeah, absolutely. These are conversations we should have been having months ago, not now in the 11th hour. Now, as for our Padres, I mean, you alluded to it, but we have Fernando Tatis Jr. We got all these young stars. The Padres finally put everything in to go for it. And once again, a shortened season. How hard is this for Friar fans?
Well, I will say one thing is the last time it was a shortened season, the Padres kind of blew up. So I will cop to that part. They did do pretty well there. But, you know, for Padres fans, they're looking to bounce back. You know, I mean, 2021 was a really rough season. A lot of players performed below average levels, didn't live up to expectations. And, you know, there's a lot of hope. There's still some free agents out there, too. So if there's a kind of thing to look forward to, if this lockout is solved quickly or whenever it is solved, there's going to be a lot of free agent signings. And maybe the Padres are going to make a splash or two. So, you know, I'm really bullish on the Padres this season. I think other fans were too, because I think they got a little bit too unlucky. You know what I mean? I don't think this is a below 500 team, but unfortunately, because of the lockout, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to find out.
Leave it to Javier to find a positive in everything. That's why I love you, man. Hey, since you stayed up late with us, let me let you promote yourself. Tell people about Locked On real quick, where they can find it, where they can listen to you.
Yeah, you guys can find Locked On Padres wherever you get your podcasts, at @LO_Padres on Twitter, where I tweet a bunch of stuff. Me personally, at Javapeno, JAVIIPENO, if you want to see whatever I'm up to. And I'm actually going to be talking with Kevin Kopps, because while Major League Baseball is kind of, you know, not in the greatest stop right now, minor league stuff is still going on, including college baseball minor league stuff. And Kevin Kopps, a minor league pitcher for the Padres, is on the show tomorrow. So that's a little bit of a bright side to things going on right now.
Javier's a great follow on Twitter, by the way. Hey, get some sleep, my man. Appreciate you staying up late. We love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me on, man.